guys, good morning and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Money Talk Show. And the last video that I put out, it had quite a bit of a buzz. Can you really survive in Jamaica making less than 480k per month? Wow. So I love the feedback from that video. A lot of persons asked me if I could suggest some side hustles or ways that persons can make additional income, and so I'm going to do a video on that as per request from my fan base. Okay, great. So for today, I want to touch on a different kind of topic, and my topic for today is advice to future millionaires. And yes, guys, for persons who are in their 20s, their 30s, and even early 40s, you can make more than 6 figures regularly in Jamaica. You can make 7 figures and even 8 figures per month, right, for your income in Jamaica. So I'm going to give you the advice to future millionaires because you are a part of the Money Talk Show because you want to become savvy with money. And so I'm going to share with you the first rule that I'll give to you future millionaires is believe in yourself. As a man thinketh, so is he. And I have a trainer at the gym, and he always tells me, Chris, where the mind goes, the body will follow. So guys, you have to make sure that you get your mindset right. You have to make sure that your mind is solid, your mind is sound, right? And that you know exactly who you are. And if you don't know who you are, you need to go and find out who you are. You know what you're about, right? And because you know who you are and what you are about, you have clarity of mind, and you can go forth now and you can set out to accomplish your goals. Another thing, guys, is that when you believe in yourself, a belief is something that comes from deep within. It's faith. It's the evidence of things not seen, right? So a lot of our belief is going to come out of the gifts that we have, right? And the Bible says in Proverbs that a man's gift makes room for him in the presence of kings. So the first rule to you future millionaires is to get your mindset right, believe in yourself. So when it comes on to this gift which we were just talking about, the second rule is going to be this: develop yourself, right? You have to train, right? You have to take courses, you have to go back to school, you have to do whatever it really takes in this time. You have to develop yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself in the first place, you won't take the time to seek wise counsel. You won't take the time to seek mentorship. You won't take the time to do these courses. You won't take the time to train. And that's a part of the development. People tend not to develop themselves. People tend not to develop their gifts because they don't believe in themselves in the first place. They don't believe that they can do it. They don't believe that it can be done. Guys, whatever you put in your mind, right? Where the mind goes, the body will follow. If you want to earn 7 figures per month, if you want to earn 8 figures per month, heck, if you want to earn 9, 10 figures per month, you have to put it in your mind first. And once your mind's eye sees, right? We talk about the RAS, the reticular articulating system. Once we put it in there, you can't help but to go after that. And then you know will find the ways, you'll find the channels, you'll find the mediums, you'll find the right persons to connect to so that you can now accomplish that which you have put in your mind. So development and personal development is going to be key when it comes on to becoming a future millionaire. You have to have the mindset, you have to believe in your gifts, and then you have to have the presence of mind to develop those gifts. Now, rule number 3, go after what you want. After you have developed yourself, after you have developed your gift, and only after you have done that, you can go after what you want. Guys, people say go after your goals, go after your dreams all the time. But a lot of the times we're sending people out into a battlefield with just a knife when it's a gun war. Guys, if you are inadequately equipped, if you are not ready, if you go out and you say, all right, I'm going to do this before the time, you're going to fail. because you have not yet brought yourself to a place. Your mind is not fully developed. Your skills are not sharp enough, right, to take you to the next level. So when we're talking about going after what you want, yes, as a future millionaire, you have to go after what you want. You have to be a go-getter, but not before you develop yourself. Not before you take the time. Not before you have developed the discipline. Because it's like crossing over, It's like crossing from Mach 1 to Mach 2. It's like breaking the sound barrier. You have to be now at a new level where you can take on these new attacks, right? So you have to be a go-getter to go after what you want. But remember, guys, you have to develop yourself first. So, number 4, the 4th rule to you future millionaires is this. And I took the time and I was meditating on these points, right? You have to know your why. Why do you want to be a millionaire? Why do you want to be successful in the first place? Why do you want to get to the top? Guys, we have to think about these things, You see, your why has to be so big that it has to make you cry. And even if you're not the type of crybaby, your why sometimes have to scare you, because you have to do this thing so badly, right? And anything that's worth doing is worth doing badly. You have to do this thing so badly because persons are depending on you. What is the driving force for you wanting to be successful? What is the driving force for you wanting to have six-pack abs? What is the driving force for you wanting to be the best player on your team? What is the driving force for you to want to be the manager? You have to know your why. And it has to be big enough to make you cry. Your why has to be this game changer, right? Your why has to be like a paradigm shifting sort of thing, that it has some deep meaning to you, and you feel so compelled to do it that even when you get up out of the bed in the morning and you don't feel like it, your why pushes you forward. And to be a future millionaire, you have to have a big why, and your why is going to be bigger than your fear. And we all know that fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear is a figment of the imagination. The Bible puts it like this: there's no fear in well-formed love, and God is love. So if you have issues with fear, if you're fearful about achieving your dreams and going after what you want, you need to get to know God and get in touch with God. All right? And the 5th rule, number 5, that I'm going to give you guys this morning when it comes on to being a future millionaire and to be successful, is to serve. Right? It's all good and well that everybody wants to be wealthy, everybody wants to amass wealth, and I believe in amassing wealth or becoming wealthy slowly. I don't believe in the microwave, the rush thing, because one of the things I'm going to talk about is signs of a recession. And one of the big signs of a recession is this: whenever a recession is on the horizon, you're going to see a lot of multi-level marketing companies that are coming about that you've never heard about before. People are going to be trying to sell you some sort of sexy investment, crypto, AIs, whatever it is, travel industry plans, vitamins are going to be on the boom, and all those things are good and well. I don't have a problem with it, but you have to be careful, because a lot of the times people prey on your emotions. And yes, these things are legitimate. These are legitimate companies. Some of them are not so legitimate, and some of them are actually pyramids, but we'll talk about that in another video if you want me to. But you have to be at a point in life now, if you want to be a future millionaire, that you have to serve. If you serve the masses, you will be in the classes. Let me say that again. If you serve the masses, you'll be among the classes. Guys, if you want to be a future millionaire, you have to have a servant's heart, right? A servant in the kingdom, a servant in the industry, whichever industry you're in, is always the greatest, because you are supplying, right, things that people need. You are supplying customer service. You're supplying your knowledge base. You are supplying your wise counsel. And this is what we spoke about all before, which is why you need to have the right mindset, which is why you need to develop yourself, which is why you need to go after what you want, which is why you have to have and know your why in the first place, so that you can be the best server. The more people you are able to serve, the more people who want your service, the more people who have a demand on your service, the more you will be able to connect with, the more you will be able to earn from, and you will be on your way to being a future millionaire. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in this morning on this episode of the Money Talk Show. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. If you found this content to be of any value to you, comment and give a thumbs up. And remember, I'm going to make that second video that you guys asked for, ways that you can earn an additional income in Jamaica. So guys, thank you so much. One love and peace out from your favorite financial advisor, Chris Beecher. You are watching the Money Talk Show.